So this handsome, dashing fella that you see on the screen right here is George Marios. George is a Greek musician. He's a Greek musician that's been living in England for a long time, he says. And he reached out directly. There he is. There's George. Hey, George. So he reached out to me directly and basically said, hey, I like your channel. I think your journey from going from the military and doing that kind of stuff to doing what you do now is really interesting. And I like the way that you do this, you do that. And he was very kind. And it wasn't just that he was kind. Like, I get messages like this often, very often. Usually it's just an email and it's not personal, right? Like, this was a personal video, unlisted, that he sent to me, and he talked to me directly. And he basically said he's released a new video. I'm not going to play this message for you. It's a private message, but he's released a new video. And I think I told you yesterday, if I remember quickly, and George, feel free to jump in here with any details that you think are relevant for now, where either part of the video or the whole video, because I haven't seen it yet, was filmed in the same location as Downton Abbey, which I think is a wonderful, wonderful show. So even that I thought was kind of neat, but the reason I chose to do this, and I don't tend to do this really at all, is because he reached out to me directly. He put in some time to his message, and he's an independent artist. And right now I'm really feeling the authenticity of someone like George, even just in this message, because I have to assume most of his writing is going to be from him. It's not a whole team behind him, right? It's him and his words, and he might have help for sure. But right now, this independent vibe, I'm definitely digging. So he asked me if I would basically share the video with you all, and I agreed to do that. So we are going to watch this video together for the first time. This right here, George said if I remember right, it's a blend of rock and performance art, which, I mean, I think the thumbnail itself kind of speaks to. So I'm really excited to check this out. I think this is going to be kind of right up my alley. All right, everybody good? And yes, it is absolutely because of George's hair. I am jealous of George's hair. Look at that handsome fella. All right, shall we? Now, as always, we tell you, because we watch and listen to a lot of global artists, we always tell you, respect the artist, be kind to each other, look out for each other. We even have it on our daggone coffee mugs. But today is incredibly important to be kind, because we have the actual artist here in the chat with us. Okay? So, as always, don't be a space butthole. Shall we? Thank you, Jojo. All right, let's do it. This is George Marios with Your Heart.
I just blown it all away. A flame so big and all consuming. Maybe it's too early for anyone to tell, but God help me from all the things I tell myself.
Clear
George. George, I'm fogging up over here. Man. Oh, I got some questions. It looks like chat's got some questions. Whew, George. George, I think that was spectacular. I'm going to tell you straight, I think that was spectacular. I don't know how much you were able to keep up with in the chat, because I know people were saying a lot. That's kind of their thing. Like, they just kind of go and they just keep saying stuff. You just got to kind of let them go sometimes. But I may echo some when I tell you, I love your voice. I love your voice. I can't exactly articulate why I love your voice, but I do. I think your voice is awesome for this. And Tad, he's our resident martial artist as well as our resident guitar hero. Tad uses a lot of big guitar words that nobody really understands. And I've been playing guitar since I was 9, self-taught. So I don't really know all the lingo, but when he says things like chords or like music, we don't really get it. So he gave you a lot of compliments on the guitar, which I recognized clean. I think clean was pretty great. Man, George, I'm assuming this is it's not going to be an issue, but would you have any issues if I pulled up the lyrics and read the lyrics out loud to everybody? Because I kind of want to know. I was so engrossed in the visuals and the choreo, and I do have a question about the choreo. I'd like to check that out. Okay, cool. So I'll tell you, while I pull up the lyrics, can I ask the dancer, was it freestyle, or did you give her some time with the song, like a couple months or weeks? I mean, I feel like it was clean and solid enough that it felt like it had been rehearsed and she kind of understood, like she was lyrically dancing, if that makes sense. Like there were moments when you would say something lyrically and she would essentially perform that in a way. You had 65% of it blocked. Okay. Wow. That's fantastic. She's great. And there were snippets of this. It could have been me reaching, but it felt like there was a good choreo with the camera operator or operators and the dancer. Okay. Now you said 65% of it's blocked. So obviously they're going to be playing off of each other to a certain extent, but I did feel like there were moments where the camera was also representing part of what was happening. Like this last scene here, she turns and she's connecting even more with the camera. And the camera dropping to her level and that connection being made was big for me. That was a great ending. Yeah, bro, if I looked like you, I would end on me too. Yeah. I would just walk around looking like that. I mean that with all due respect and compliment. Mood. Yeah, this is great. All right, so let's check out the lyrics, shall we? I did see them. Lovely. You have the lyrics in the description, so let's read these together, shall we? All right. Okay. Again, it's called Your Heart. Have I just blown it all away? A flame so big and all-consuming, maybe it's too early for anyone to tell, but God help me from all the things I tell myself. I'm trying to come in, but I can't get to the version of me that would rather fight and see things through. All these distractions taking me places, but for the one place that I'd rather be right now, I know I need to. Let go of the fear, and it will get clearer. The road less traveled shows that light shines brighter in the dark. Forget the stories, the ones you tell yourself at night. Trust in you trusting. what is sheltered in the center of your heart. Out the door, I can't ignore the pain that ails me, but I can ignore the rain and walk a little more, hoping I will end up someplace quiet. Remember what it's like to tread a little lighter and enjoy the stillness for a minute. Ride on the sunlit open plains and find the child within me. George, I love this. I love this. Oh, that's what I love. There's meat to it. There's substance to it. Oof. I know you're not going to want to say no if this is the case because of everything I said earlier, George. But in all honesty, are all these words, these lyrics, your words, or did you have help from somebody as well? There's no wrong answer. I'm just curious. It came at a hard time, or as I call it, the right time. That's a good way to put it. I love this. And find the child within me. So you wrote it yourself. Okay. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and I wanted to check out the lyrics anyway, because even Sugar Cookie in chat had said that the message is kind of speaking to her. And I was not listening to the lyrics at all. I was all about watching the dancer and your incredibly clean arpeggios. Tad, how do you say that? Arpeggios? Arpeglottis? Oh, your voice conveyed some pain. Maybe that's soft G? Is that what we're calling George now? Arpeggios. Sure, that thing. Whatever Tad said, yes. Okay, cool. No. All right. Trust Tad. And like George says, trust in yourself. I love this. George, this wasn't your first music video, was it? Poor George. Don't you feel sorry for him? Look at him. He's got it going on. He's fine. Putting George on the spot so bad, right? I even told him, I was like, hey, bro, I'll give you the time and the date. You could be there. You can hide in the shadows and nobody will know. This was the first video of that scale. I had another one years ago. Very cool. Man, it came out great. It came out really great. Wow. Really well done. How many filming days was it, if you don't mind me asking? Was it a 1-day shoot, 2-day shoot? I mean, sometimes weather can be an issue, even if you're shooting inside. There's all kinds of stuff that can throw things off. Very cool. You done good, George. 10 hours. 10 stressful ones, yeah. And I think you had said you had a bit of some of the post-production was on you as well, if I remember right. I could be misremembering that. So if you have like a team of editors watching and being like, no, he didn't. Don't listen to me. Listen to George. Everybody listen to George. Quality was amazing, George, and it reflected in the song. So great job. Yeah, Shiv's right. The editing, but the director of photography also graded it. Okay, nice. This is great. Wow. Now, George, I'll tell you, so I love this. I love the song. I love the lyrics. I love the quality of this. This is premium stuff. This is high quality stuff. There's nothing about this feels amateur at all to me, okay? Now, please keep in mind, I don't know how much of my channel and the videos of the nonsense that I'm putting out into the world, I don't know how familiar you are with me and what I do, but I am not a music video director. In any stretch. Yes, we've watched and analyzed thousands of them, but I've never done a music video, okay? But I am a director, I am a storyteller. In classic captain fashion, that's me, by the way, in case you didn't know, I'm the captain. In classic couch captain fashion, I want to offer just one piece from me to you that when you work on future projects, something to have in that back burner, okay? And I don't know if you'll do something like this again. You might try something completely different. You'll try something, that's just kind of how it works. But from me to you, from one creative to another, what I always tell people when I show them something that I have done, I don't say like, what do you think? Like, that doesn't do me any good. My question is always, how can I make it better? The only thing that I would, like if I could wave my magic wand over this video, the only thing that I would have wanted to see was more like, I would like to see shaped light. Let me explain that. This set that you have, the natural light, well, I say natural. I know you're having some bounce and different lighting stuff, but it's very even, right? And that's great. That lends to quality extremely, okay? This, let's see. With this, right? It kind of evens the grade across the dancer's story and then your musical story, okay? If you imagine the emotion that she's putting out with her version of the storytelling, imagine it's the same set, but it's darker and there's light. There's just pieces of light that she's kind of dancing around the light, and it kind of shapes some of the story and gives it more texture. I think that would have made it go from here to here. I think it's great. Don't get me wrong, but I think that would have lended a little bit more emotion to her telling that story. Yeah, shadow. That's kind of what I mean. And I also think this is kind of deep, right? I don't want to feel like I'm reaching, but with your lyrics, you talk about let go of the fear, it will get clearer, and light shines brighter in the dark. Like, I think it would have been really interesting to see her moves and her story in a little bit more of a cinematic lighting. Does that make sense? And honestly, like, that's the only thing I have of a 4.5 minute video, which is almost twice some of the videos that we've seen lately. That's my only critique. That you're doing pretty good, George. Absolutely. Oh man. She is great. Have you worked with the dancer before, George, or is this somebody that you know personally? Now I'm just in your business.
The version of me that would rather fight and see things through all these distractions.
Hey, don't start loving George more than me. I have worked hard to keep you around here. All of a sudden, one handsome, talented fella comes in the room and you're just, we'll go hang out with this guy. It was the beauty of the Instagram algorithm. Nice, made that work for you. All right. No Team George, stop it. For crying out loud. See, if there was an emote for you to be looking at George's words, that's what I'm going to have to add next. Everybody's looking for George in every live stream. Jeez. I know, I get it. George is great. I tell you what, George, these parts where the music comes down and your voice becomes the main character, I love that. I love when you did that. I think it was 2 times. I don't think there was a third, but those times, I love that.
One place that I'd rather be right now.
This was a great touch, by the way.
I need to
Yeah, awesome.
let go the feeling. It will get clearer. The road less traveled shows that light shines brighter in the dark. Forget the stories, the ones you tell yourself at night. Trust in you, trust in what is sheltered in the center of your
So I have to tell you, we don't, like, George is our special guest today. It's rare that we have the artists that we're watching in the live stream with us. Because even with Alia that we helped with the music video, she wasn't in the stream. This was just stuff that we did, and then we sent it to her. This is a different experience. Now, granted, DPR Ian doesn't count. Like, he was lurking and didn't announce himself until later. He watched me berate all of you. That doesn't count, okay? But all that to say, I think I lost my thought. I think it fell out of my head. Oh, damn it. What was I going to say? George. Oh, that's what it was. George, thank God this was good. Oh, because that could have been really, really weird. Really weird. I'm rolling the dice when I'm like, sure, I'll check out your stuff. If it was bad, that would have been really awkward for all of us. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. Thank God it was good. Yeah. Been a good roast. I would have felt terrible. So I say that because I also am afraid now that I have opened that gate, there's going to be a bunch of independents that send me stuff. And chances are it's not like you have set the bar very high, George, very high. And I gain nothing by telling you one or the other, except for a little bit of discomfort and awkwardness that could be this moment. But thankfully it was great. So you've set the bar high. If people continue to send me things, I might be like, yeah, I don't know if you're George worthy. I don't know if you're George worthy. So I don't know. We're going to have some interesting days ahead of us. If their hair is good, trust them. Oh man. That's a risky move, brother. It's going to be a thing now. Oh, I hope not. Yep. Trust the George. Team George. I am not creating a Team George emote. I'm sure Lulu will, but no, I'm just kidding. George, this was awesome, man. Thank you for reaching out to me. You really did hit this at a perfect time, because this really kind of spoke to me. You, everything that you said in the video and just kind of where you are as an artist really hit me at just the right time. So you lucked out. And I will also tell you just a little fun fact. The video that I sent you back as a reply, I was just kind of sitting right there in that chair. And I just filmed that response to you. That was probably the 9th attempt at a video I had done. In attempt number 8, it was 6 minutes long. And when I was getting ready to send it, the wife walked by and she was like, "Are you trying to deter him from doing this?" And I was like, "No, what do you mean?" She was like, "You sound like you're scaring him. Like you're trying to scare him away. You're telling him that you're gonna be honest and you're not gonna hurt his feelings, but you're gonna be respectful, but you're gonna be honest." And I was like, "Is that what I sound like? Do I say that many things?" So I just deleted it and I just sat down with the phone and said, "Hey bro, just send me your stuff. Like, let's just do it." Cool. That's it was as simple as that. But of course, yeah. I'm so glad this worked out because it didn't have to. Honesty all the way. Yeah. Oh man, good stuff. That's what I sound like? Oh, you guys stop. Maybe I'll join Team George. Yep. As German, being honest is the best thing to do and say. I agree. We are people of our words. Joyce, thank you for the gifted sub, pal. I see you. Taking care of George already. Oh, George, that's one you got to watch out for, bro. Joyce, whoo. See, George, we got a pretty wild crowd here. Sometimes they get a little rambunctious up there. Sometimes things on the screen, like Greek musicians pop up and they stop paying attention to me and they start paying attention to the Greek musicians, right? So I have to be like, "Hey, hold on, stop. Go sit in the car." And then I start sending people to go sit in the car. Which of course looks like this. Troublemakers, go to the car. Yep. And that's where they stay. Troublemakers. So, George, you might be living in the car for a bit. Yeah, Joyce drives the car. She's one of our troublemakers. Yeah. That's different. You know, he doesn't need to know that you're right sometimes. So, George, you got some new fans, brother. Do you have a link or something you want to throw in chat, or is there something that I can post in chat for you? Actually, you know what I'll do is I will link you all this video if you would. I mean, if you liked it, right? And not just, I mean, you can support George. You can subscribe to his YouTube channel. You can give that video a like, give it even a couple, give it a full view. Yeah, you watched it here with me, but if you go and watch it, then you'll be helping out George the way that you can. I think it was great. I really, really liked this. George, this was fun, man. Thanks for reaching out and thanks for joining us in chat. It's not an easy thing to do, to put yourself out there. And not only did you reach out and say, hey, give this a look and tell me what you think, share it with your audience, but you were even here live as we did it. And that takes guts, that takes vulnerability, and we are definitely fans of that. So thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your art with us. And once again, I say, I'm so glad it was good. I'm so glad it was great. That makes things on my end so much easier.